I know it's been a minute, but you still stay strong. Yes, it's been a minute, but you still held on. So keep moving, keep climbing, it won't be long. Keep laughing, believing you're right where you belong. 'Cause it's y'all, and I'm back. Oh, yes, again. I'm back, y'all.
Hello beauty babies, and welcome to my demo of the Philosphy Renewed Hope Skin Tint in a Jar. This product has been phenomenal for me and many others as well, and I just had to share with you how I applied it because I know it's a brand new product and it's a little bit different from other products that are available right now. This is a whipped water gel formula, and it offers all-day hydration and glow benefits from their breakthrough Renewed Hope formula, and it's also a buildable product as well. It gives you the buildable coverage of a foundation. It is water, whipped water, and the Wuzu fruit extract, which is what gives it that glow. What you see me doing now is applying color correction, my concealer, and now the actual skin tint in the color Honey. This is the normal way I would do my makeup if I was using foundation. I would put it all on my face at one time, and then I would blend it in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. So because that's my point of reference for foundation products, I chose to use the skin tint in the same manner just so I could know how it worked in relation to other foundations that I use. Now I'm going to use the color Cocoa because it's a much deeper color. The Honey is just too light on its own, so I mix it with Cocoa. This skin tint is also formulated to work for a wide range of shades to each color. So each color that they offer 5. There's supposed to be a wide range of shades that it will work for each color that they offer. They offer beige, sand is the lightest color. I'm sorry y'all. Beige, tan, honey, and cocoa. Also, this product has a broad spectrum SPF of 20, so this makes it even better for the summer because it's light. You do not feel it on your skin at all. It dries down really well. It sets really well. It does not transfer a lot once you set it. I don't know about on its own because I have not tried it on its own without a set, but once you set it, it does not transfer a lot. It doesn't move around. It has not broken me out at all. And I've just fallen in love with it since the first day I tried it, and this has been going on 2 weeks that I've been wearing it. Again, like with any foundation, I would usually blend using my sponge until the shine goes down significantly. I will keep blending until the shine goes down, which is what you see me doing right now. I'm using patting motions to keep blending until the shine reduces. Now we're going to do our initial set with the RCMA No Color Powder. I learned this trick from Beat Face Honey, where you just set your face with a translucent powder, and then after you brush it off, you go back in with a powder with color to add the color back into your face. We're not doing any baking. We're just gonna apply the set and then quickly brush it off and buff it in while we're brushing it off. We'll do that, those two steps simultaneously. I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and thank you for forever for recommending the Real Techniques brush. You know, I actually had this brush in my collection and didn't even realize it. I thought I had to go out and buy it. Now for what's become my favorite translucent powder right now. That is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the medium deep. I've fallen in love with this powder, and this is us putting the color back. Again, there's no baking going on. We're just doing a set, and then we're going to quickly brush off the powder and buff it in at the same time. I don't use it on the lower half of my face because it has some neutralness in it, and the perimeter of my face has more brown and is darker. But I love it. It blurs like nobody's business. It just gives you a smooth, flawless finish, and it mixes well with other powders. So this is the finished look from applying the skin tint with a sponge. Beautiful, flawless. And you could be flawless too. Now I'm going to show you how I applied it using a brush. Okay, and that's the ending look there that you see. Again, applying the product. I'm just dipping my finger in there once and then spreading those dots all over. That's how far the product will go. So a little goes a long way. You could probably even use less than I use, depending upon the kind of coverage that you want. This product is buildable. So if you don't like the first layer, it's not enough coverage for you, let it set a little bit and then go in with the second layer. It's so light because it's, you know, the majority of it is water. And it feels very refreshing when you blend it all into your skin, especially when you use a brush. Now I'm using honey, the darker color. And I probably could have used a little bit more honey. Not honey, cocoa. Cocoa is the darker color, I'm so sorry. I probably could have used more. But this does oxidize. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, I'm going to use this e.l.f. blending brush. Just going to spray it just a little, but I'm going to wipe most of that off on my hand. And here we are, just using circular motions to buff it in, just like you would your foundation if you use brushes with your foundation. You apply it much quicker this way, I definitely can tell you that. And you get a more even coverage from the brush. That I did happen to notice. You get a more even coverage from using the brush. I will go back in to decrease the shine a little bit. And it's not oil you're seeing or grease. That's just the water and the glow of that fruit extract they have in it. And if it's too dewy for you, you can do what I'm doing now, which is just blend with a sponge until the shine reduces. That's up to you. You can do that if you like. Or you can just go ahead and do your set if you want to. Here, I'm going to color correct now because I haven't color correct previously. So you get to see the coverage that it gave me from just that one application. I got pretty good coverage. And I have really pronounced dark circles. So, needless to say, I think I enjoy using the brush more than I do using the blending sponge, using the Real Techniques sponge. I think I like using the brush a little bit better. I don't appreciate having to do the layering, you know, multiple steps, but it looks really good, so I'll probably just stick with it. So now I'm just blending in the color correction with the Real Technique sponge. Then I'm gonna go over that with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Sand. I wanted to get tan, but it was sold out, so I got the Tan Sand, and it does work really well. I love this concealer. It's really, really nice. And this is just because I have, you know, really dark circles under my eyes, and I don't like them to peek through. So now we're going to go in and set with the RCMA No Color Powder, just like we did before. Again, we will not be baking. We're just covering those areas in my oily T-zone. That's why I put so much there, because I get oily during the day in my T-zone. And just quickly brushing it away while we buff it in also. Now with my favorite powder. You know, you guys, I really need to move on from this powder. I got the Derma blend I'm supposed to be testing out and reviewing for you guys, and I've been so stuck on this powder. I'm just in love with it. Oh, the finish that it gives you, its durability, it blends, it blurs the lines, and you can mix other powders with it. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful powder. If you haven't picked this up, you should pick it up. So we're coming close to the end now. These two methods work really well. Again, the finished look, which I also recorded. I hope you enjoyed this. I love using it, and maybe you will too if you get it. Let me know, okay? Thanks for watching.